Hi. Let's learn about junk fees in mortgages. Junk fees are a series of charges that a lender imposes at the closing of a mortgage. These charges are often unexpected by the borrower and not clearly explained by the lender. This surprise factor can lead to the impression that these fees are excessive and tacked on to other legitimate closing costs without good reason. Junk fees in mortgages are a subset of the costs that appear on every HUD-1 settlement statement. Traditionally, that statement was a standalone form that federal law required a lender to provide a borrower at closing. It contained a detailed itemization of all costs associated with the loan. Prior to closing, at the point when the parties agree to the terms of the loan and begin preparations for closing, the lender was required to provide a good faith estimate of those costs. In 2015, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, consolidated these documents into one form, the closing disclosure. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's 2015 reforms to the closing process not only streamlined the paperwork associated with the closing process, they also established restrictions on fees and adjustments that could be made after the GFE was provided to the borrower. Part of the aim of these changes was to minimize lenders' ability to add junk fees that borrowers might overlook. The major change that the CFPB instituted in this new set of rules is a limitation on the permissible inflation of charges listed on the lending estimate, the document formerly known as the GFE. These can include items such as a document preparation fee, an application fee, a funding fee, a verification of employment fee, a sign-up fee, a translation fee, or an automated underwriting fee. Mortgage fees, some of which are considered unnecessary or predatory by consumer advocates, are part of the costs that appear on every HUD-1 settlement statement. In the past, that statement was a separate, itemized form that federal law required a lender to provide a borrower at closing. Since 2015, it's been consolidated into the closing disclosure. Yes, it's possible to ask a mortgage lender to remove or modify some of these fees during the closing process. Remember that, as the borrower, it's best to carefully review and question fees in the mortgage that appear unnecessary. Here are 5 key takeaways. 1. Junk fees are additional charges imposed on a borrower at the closing stage of mortgage approval. 2. The charges that comprise junk fees are considered excessive, not in good faith, and are almost always unexpected. 3. Mortgage junk fees are included in the HUD-1 settlement statement, which lists all the fees that a borrower has to pay at closing. 4. Borrowers always have the right to challenge junk fees and negotiate fairer costs, but often don't, resulting in lenders profiting from junk fees. 5. In 2015, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, reformed the mortgage closing process, including a rule that no fee can rise more than 10% from the lending estimate. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.